Hello, what's up? Welcome back to a new video. Tigon here. In today's video, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to have the best sensitivity on your phone or on your tablet. Now, this is non-gyro first because I know a lot of people don't like to be playing gyro, which is fair. And so I'm going to go ahead and show you how to have good aim, control recoil, nasty sprays, even while not having gyro in FARLIGHT 84. So with that said, let's hop right into it. Now, me personally, I rock default with my shoulder on 70. That's not going to work for everybody, and I understand that. So I've gone ahead and figured out a way for you guys to go ahead and create your own sensitivity in this game. So I'm going to go ahead and reset this, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how to make your own sensitivity from scratch. And the reason why I'm doing this is because some people play on tablets, some people play on phone. There are different device sizes, different hand sizes, different play styles. And so with that said, you're going to have to be playing in the sensitivity that you've created on your own for actually to work well. Now, the default sensitivity actually works extremely well for this game. Only one little problem is it's insanely fast and it's hard to go ahead and keep track of. So I'm going to go ahead and give you tricks to one, learn how to keep track of higher sensitivities, and two, make your own sensitivity that's going to work well for you. This is base speed acceleration. The harder you flick, the further your view is going to go. So that's actually a good thing because it gives you the best of both worlds where you can be accurate, but at the same time, flick onto people that are moving fast. Now, the very first thing you're going to need to go ahead and fix about your sensitivity is your hip fire. Now, hip fire is what you're going to want to be using a majority of the time because one, you're in third person, but two, the other thing is the hip fire is very accurate in this game, especially for spray weapons. Your standard view is going to be your hip fire sensitivity. Now, since I'm playing with my thumbs, I'm going to be probably making my hip fire sensitivity a bit lower. Instead of 100 for standard view, we're going to go ahead and change that bad boy to 80, right? I think that can work well. Let's see if it feels good when I'm going ahead and, turning. It feels pretty decent. You're just going to want to head and make sure you can track someone using a boost. See, like from here to here, you want to be able to flick from here to there like relatively easily. Yeah, I can kind of get a good track on him. And of course, long ranges, it doesn't really matter since you're going to be able to track them relatively easily. But we have that set, right? So 80 is set for our current hip fire sensitivity. What we're going to want to go ahead and do is match that on the firing. So if the standard view is 80, you're going to make that 80 right here. Now, I'm going to show you these basics tips, and then you're going to go ahead and take them and apply them to all your other sensitivity. But this is your standard view sensitivity. It's going to be at 80, and that's going to work really well for us. And I'm going to go ahead and test it with something like the generator, right? So we have the generator right here. We're just going to make sure, one, for our standard sensitivity, we're going to be able to go ahead track shots and hit people, and I feel relatively comfortable with this sense. Now we're gonna see if we can shoot this dude's gonna be pissed off with us, but I don't care. Oh no, I got kicked. So we're back in, I guess. Go ahead and shooting people when they're in their vehicles the game doesn't like. I don't know. Step two is to go ahead and make sure your ADS spray tracking is good. So we have this, right? Can we spray? Can we track? I feel like we can track pretty good with that. Aim assist also slows your sensitivity down, so even if you have a high sense, it's gonna slow it down. Dude's pissed off at me. Fair enough, broski, fair enough. So we're gonna lower that. It's on red dot, so it should be your ADS sensitivity. Like your red dot, set 70. We're gonna go ahead and turn that down. We're gonna mirror that on the same thing. Firing system, we're gonna mirror that. So yeah, I can comfortably move from target to target, just tap firing relatively easily, right? With my so now that we have that situated, we have to realize that a spray weapon is not the only weapon we're going to be going ahead and using with our one-time scope. Especially when we hop right off the ground, we might get a bar and we're still going to want to be able to use it. We're still going to be able to want to put in some damage. We never know what we're going to get. It's a battle royale, so we're going to want to be able to comfortably look inside of this and still hit shots long and close range. One thing is, you see this joystick right here? You can move it. Yes, you can actually move this thing, and instead of aiming long range, you don't have to aim with your right side. You can make micro adjustments by just moving your left joystick, and you're gonna be able to go ahead and hit nasty shots long range without even having to aim with your right side. And this is so good because that way you can rock a high sensitivity but still control tap fire weapons. But if this is still too high, build it to your sensitivity. And here's something you can do. See this red dot is at 50, your firing sensitivity is at 50. What you can do is you can have two different sensitivities. So for your firing sensitivity, that's gonna be your spray, and then your camera sensitivity is just when you're looking around in it. I'm gonna go ahead and lower that to like 30. So when I'm ADS, it should be a little bit slower, but as you guys are gonna see, when I fire, my speed is gonna ramp up because my firing sensitivity is still higher. That way I can still, it's almost like I have different sensitivities because you're not gonna be like spraying this. It's like a one-tap weapon. So I can have essentially two different sensitivities for two different types of weapons. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that same mindset and we're gonna apply it to the 4x scope, which I think is literally one of the best scopes to have in this game. Spraying long range, you guys have probably seen me do that with the 4X a lot, especially with the 𝓢𝓸𝓬𝓽𝓽𝓲𝓷𝓰𝓼. Now with this sensitivity, I'm pretty used to it, so I can kind of control it even though I don't play thumbs with it. And all you really got to do is just pull down, but something could happen, right? You could be used to spraying with this type of weapon long range, and you could still be using the trick or method I just showed you where you move your joystick to aim long range instead of just using your right stick, but it could still feel like you're having trouble staying on target, all that jazz, right? That could be a problem. All you do the same method I showed you, go to your sensitivity. Now for the 4X, it's 30 right here. Firing, it's 30. We're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna drop that down to like 15. If you have it like this, now when I have something like a tap fire weapon, I'm gonna hit the shot and I'm gonna be able to shoot very easily because I have a low sense right here. But if I want to go ahead and switch over to spraying, I can still pull down super easily. It's the same sensitivity, if that makes sense, because my firing sensitivity stays the same. The only difference is when you're in your scope is going to be a little bit slower, but you have speed acceleration, so you can just swipe very fast to go ahead and get on the target you want. The last thing I'm gonna go ahead and show you is when you use a shotgun in this game, it's different. Your shoulder, it's called your shoulder aim view. It's at 70 right here. I'm gonna go ahead and drop it down to I'm gonna drop it down to 50 because that's probably what's gonna be a bit more comfortable for me. And if you can go ahead and stay on target and hit your shots with it, that should be good. And the reason why you want to be messing with this sensitivity anyway is because if you don't ADS shoot with your shotgun, it's not gonna do proper damage. Now, I didn't go through everything, but you can go ahead and apply the same tricks I used on those different sensitivities to other sensitivities. If I showed you how to go ahead and use that on the 4x and the red dot, you can go ahead and apply that to the 2x. Now, you don't really have to apply it to the 8 times because there's not going to be really another weapon that you need for the 8 times, but that should go ahead and give you everything you need. So keep in mind, you're going to want to go ahead and transfer this exact sensitivity over to your vehicle sensitivity, which shouldn't be hard. You just take this and you transfer it here. For the most part, yeah, it would make sense for you to go ahead and keep it for your firing sensitivity. Most of the time, you're going to want to keep it fast. You're not going to really use any tap fire weapons like that in the vehicle, not really. So you're going to want to keep it relatively fast. You don't have to be super accurate. And lastly, keep in mind, this literally works on phone. I just demonstrated on tablet because it's going to be a better viewing experience for you guys, but it literally works the exact same way on phone. Use the exact same method. You will be able to go ahead and find your sensitivity for non-gyro. I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is. I'm gonna go ahead and show that I do believe my sensitivity style. Finding it works, so we're gonna be using like the Mad Rabbit. We're not gonna be using anything crazy. Yeah, I was able to keep track of it pretty fast. Yeah, keep in mind, I don't play this at all. I don't play thumbs. It's been like 3 years since I've last played thumbs. I feel like I'm moving well though. And I just made this HUD like 5 seconds ago. Not 5 seconds, like before I started the video. Oh! I don't know where my buttons are, so it's gonna be a bit hard in some aspects. Because even though it's like I played 8 fingers before I used to play, this is like a different HUD than it used to be. Oh, God! I don't know why I use enhance and then I freaking reload it like a freaking Dumbo. What the heck? Got him. Hey yo, my thumbs ain't so trash, not gonna lie. I am feeling myself. What is this? Oh wait. Oh, we did it. We did it. Oh my god. But yeah, see, one thing I like to do, literally even close range, is I'm just not gonna even use my, I'm not gonna aim, I'm just gonna use my freaking joystick to move. Yo, shoot. Okay. Oh my god. I'm a thumb player now. Dang. Let's get it. Okay, we win. But yeah, that's literally that. I literally made a brand new HUD and a brand new sensitivity to prove to you guys how you can go ahead and find your perfect sensitivity, all that. I'll probably make a HUD video so you guys can see how to make it on like phone and tablet. But that's been a video. If you guys liked it, leave a like, and if you want to see more, subscribe. Peace.